Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the exhaustion guide. Now, I'm just cooking a bunch of stuff here, okay? Just to give you guys a few examples of what you can do to solve your exhaustion. So this is the exhaustion guide. Now, I am busy with another guide that will solve a lot of your frustrations. As you guys know, I'm playing with you every day, listening to your feedback, trying to figure out what you will struggle with, and then trying to see if I can get to a quick solution with most of your struggles. So for now, exhaustion is a big problem. And what I did is I created a character with 1 constitution. Okay, because people say with 1 constitution you're gonna suffer big time. Okay, so what I've made now is a coffee espresso. Okay, that's gonna give me 69 carbs and 10 fat. A spaghetti bolognese, which is gonna give me a lot of fat, carbs, and protein. Okay, so that one's very, very fatty. And then we can just hold control to see what it's gonna give us. Okay, you can hold control over each one. And then I'm busy here with General Tissot's poultry, which is very, very interesting. Looked at all the the rice that you could make, and anything that has to do with the general has to be quite high quality. But I want to show you guys how to stack things. So I'm just cooking things here. As you guys can see, I've hidden the small generator, the big generator, and the gas tank behind the wall. You can do this with base building as well. In your base, you can have the fridge and the stoves and everything, make a wall, make a little door, and just have everything in a separate room, okay? So that it doesn't feel too cluttered and you've got space to move and everything, okay? So this one's basically green. I'm gonna just take it perfectly cooked. Okay. Okay. So I can't take it. Which is interesting. That's a new one. Okay, and then I've got a cake, okay? Got a cake down there. And then what I'm going to do now is just spawning cannabis. Okay? This is cannabis, otherwise known as weed, okay? And then we need paper. And you can have cigarettes as well, okay? But this rolls a joint. Okay, so there we've got a joint. Then you can get a cigarette. So that's cigarette, classic cigarette. Okay, I think there's a Lucky Star one. This could be the Lucky Star one. I'm not sure. But okay, so we've got something to drink. We've got something to smoke. We've got something to eat. And then we've got a little pan problem here. Oh, we haven't grabbed it yet. Okay, so here we have our general's tofu. Okay, and what we're gonna do now, 99, we're gonna put it in the fridge so that it doesn't go old. You can see all of these things are still 100%. They've been in here for quite a while. Okay. And then, of course, okay, that's not gonna matter, but why not? Okay, we can't put the weed in here. Okay, that's fine. Okay, and we can just come and check here. Okay, check it. 87%. Okay, and then we can always fill it up with large gasoline canister. And we can fill this one up with a small gasoline canister. Because that big generator, you know, takes double, gives you double the power that the small one does. And then the gas one is fine, okay? Okay, so we've got all of this. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to run this female character of mine with 1 constitution to death. And then while we're busy, I've got a generator. See how the air changes? I've got a little generator here, or big generator with a fridge, just to see what this looks like. So the small fridges keeps your food 100% fresh as well, okay? Just remember that this will run out of power, okay? And that puts it off, which is not good. So let's just turn it on again. So yeah, this is going to run out of fuel at some point, and it's not going to last forever. But I mean, it will save your food temporarily. But I do think these generators do run, these generators do run out of power very, very quickly. I'll see if there's a setting in my server settings to make the drainage of these generators slower, because everything in Scum is supposed to be realistic. But yeah, the speed at which this thing is using power, I don't feel it is. I don't know. You guys can tell me in the comments. I feel this is a little bit fast, but of course the free just keep it clean. So what I'm gonna do now is just run, okay? Because as you use stamina units, you're going to start affecting your exhaustion, okay? You're gonna start affecting your exhaustion. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna run around now. Maybe get a bit more weight on me, okay? I must say these fast ones are really hectic these days. But yeah, I'm just gonna run around, guys, till I activate my exhaustion. I've put my exhaustion to a bad level. Okay, this one's still glitched into the ground. And then we're gonna see, then I'm gonna show you guys how to counter exhaustion, okay? So be back now. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I've been running until I've burned through all my energy and all my water. Okay, started with 100, so I've ran until I burned through all my energy. And we're just going to rest down. As you can see, the exhaustion is almost half. So yeah, I'd say about 50. Once the exhaustion reaches a stamina unit level of 50, then you're going to go into C2. You can see now the energy deficiency is starting because I've hit 0, and the water deficiency is going to start soon. But while you're running, you're burning about 3 stamina units per minute. Okay, there it says 50, that's per hour. There you can see 1.1 stamina units per minute, but of course if I'm running uphill, it's 3 stamina units per minute. Okay, so depending on how much pressure you put your character under, and of course I'm carrying a lot of weight. So if I drop these 5 toolboxes that I have on me, because I've got 5 strength, it's not going to be 3 stamina units, it's only going to be 2 stamina units, okay? And there the water deficiency has started. So while you're running around, you're using between an average of 2 stamina units per minute, which increases your exhaustion, okay? So your exhaustion is going up by about 2 stamina units per minute on average. Now, the thing that most of you are struggling with is how to get rid of it. Now, most of you know that if you go to sleep in a bed and you log off and you come back, then it's solved. But you guys are trying to figure out, how do we solve it while we're playing? Okay? want to make sure there's no... Okay, so a good way to solve it is to stack everything. Okay, so there we've got the stamina units. So the first way you can stack it is by eating something. Okay? Now what you eat makes a huge difference. So if I eat a potato raw, it's gonna give me the carbs, okay, and it's going to start fixing my water efficiency, energy efficiency, and it's got to now it's changing it by 20 stamina units per hour, okay, but that is not a lot. 20 stamina units per hour is not a lot, guys. When we were running, we were burning like 50 stamina units per hour, okay, at some point. So you guys can see that's not very fast. That is 22 stamina units per hour that we are recovering, okay? So at the top, you see exhaustion 23.5. We want to get that down to 0. But the consumption is quite low at the moment until we eat like a spaghetti. Okay, we're going to eat the spaghetti bolognese now. Okay. So now we see at consumption, it's still 23. Okay, 23. Now we can drink the espresso. And now you can see there's a boost of energy because we're drinking the espresso. Okay, so now the stamina units per hour is going up, and look at your exhaustion. But that is not the solid exhaustion. That's a temporary solution. So a boost of energy, like an energy drink, is giving you a temporarily relief. So if you're at C2 or C3 where you're actually losing stamina units, okay, then it's going to help you temporarily, but it's not going to help you permanently. Okay, so that's just giving us an energy boost, and our consumption is at 32. It's at least a little bit higher. The gray there, the 23.1 next to exhaustion, that's the solid number that we are trying to get down. Okay, so consumption helps you. Then smoking helps you. Okay, so I'm just gonna put a lighter here. Gonna get a lighter in here. So we can equip the cigarette and we can light it. Okay, so now she's smoking. Now she's smoking a cigarette. Okay, you can see the cigarettes in her mouth. And now we're getting consumption and smoking. Okay, so the consumption, you can see the consumption difference there is 28 stamina units per hour, but the smoking is giving us 7 stamina units per hour as well. So that's already speeding it up. Okay, and now we can equip this one and smoke to wet. Okay, now we can smoke the joint. Okay, so now you guys see we're smoking the joint. Okay, and now again we can hold there. Now look what the smoking is doing. Not seven stamina units per hour anymore, but 22 stamina units per hour. So now you guys can see there's a difference in speed. Okay, you can see there 22.1. It's probably going to go to 22.0 now. Okay, now we're speeding it up. Okay, now we're speeding it up. So stacking everything makes a huge difference. So, and it says there are multiple ways to rest and remove exhaustion. Sleeping, eating good food. So the eating good food is the consumption. Smoking, we are smoking. Drinking energy drinks, we've drank a coffee. Okay, it reduces energy drinks temporarily reduces exhaustion levels. So sleeping, eating, and smoking is your 3 main ways to get rid of exhaustion. So now when I go and rest, now the the resting is giving me minus 80 stamina units per hour. The consumption is giving me 30 stamina units per hour. And the smoking is giving me 22 stamina units per hour. Now it's speeding up, okay? So that's a fast way of recovering your stamina units. The thing is, you're still gonna have to rest, guys. But in my personal experience, this is how you speed up your exhaustion, recovering your exhaustion, okay? And it is like in real life, okay? Remember, it's a survival game. Yes, you want to have fun all the time, but it's like real life. You can't run all the time. You have to sleep. You have to rest, okay? So it's just different things you can do. You can rest while you're cooking. You know, you can rest while you wait for your farm to grow a new harvest, which takes about an hour. Okay, so just a lot of various things, and I just want to see here. Each source is missing fuel. Okay, so one of these is empty. No, the propane is still good. That's still good. That's still good. Okay. Not 100% sure what happened to my cake, but that's fine. That's fine. So there's various ways for you guys to solve this, and I'm going to drink some alcohol as well. Okay. But as you guys can see, the alcohol is not really going to help. Okay, so smoking, consuming good food, and resting is going to help a lot. Okay, but then smoking cannabis you can get poisoning from it. Okay, but I mean, you will stop smoking it. So as soon as you stop smoking it, as soon as you stop smoking the cannabis, then it goes into recovery fast. Okay, so just make sure you won't die. One weed is not gonna kill you. Okay, but yeah, guys, like, you still have to rest. You guys can see the exhaustion. The exhaustion recovered very fast there. If you guys know of any other thing I can stack here, so it's eating, smoking, and resting. Okay, we can stack it like that, and then we can temporarily get rid of the energy problem when we are drinking energy drinks or coffee or stuff like that. Okay, and as you can see, I recovered my food and everything, but the quality of the food is also very important. So I am going, as you guys know, I'm always here to help you. I am going to go in depth, which will take me a few days, okay, to bring you the most in-depth cooking guide for everything that you need to know. And then in the next video, I'm going to give you a fame guide. Okay, I do believe most of you are struggling with fame at the moment, so we are going to crush that as fast as possible. Okay. Still don't know where my cake went, but let's just say I burnt it to death. Okay, let's just imagine I burned my cake to death. That could be a possibility. Gas. Gas stove ring. Oh, so everything is gas. So let's just see here. If I add another gas tank. Okay. So it looks like I was using, I don't know. Looks like I was using too many of the things. But anyways, guys, hope this helps you. And in the next video, I'm going to help you guys with fame, okay? I do believe there's a lot of people that are struggling with fame. So if you found this helpful, click the like button. And if you want to see and learn everything there is to see and learn about Scum, then click the subscribe button. And then again, if you guys know of anything else that the community can stack here, please let me know, okay? See you guys later. Cheers. Not sprinting everywhere makes a huge difference as well, guys. So just take that into consideration. If the exhaustion is bothering you, try not to sprint everywhere, okay? Eat something and then jog. And then you won't burn through your, from the beginning, if you eat regularly and jog a little bit more, then you will recover, then you won't get exhaustion problem. And if you drive everywhere and, you eat regularly, like if you drive a vehicle everywhere and you eat regularly, then, it won't be a problem either.